Real quick before this video starts, massive thank you to Chivo for editing this one. I greatly appreciate it. Enjoy the reaction. Breakfast in America came out in 1979. This thing is 10 tracks, 45 minutes. Let's go. Track 1, Gone Hollywood. I know literally nothing about this album, by the way. Some believe the album cover predicts 9/11 because the mirror type shows 9/11 above the towns. Y'all. Nice, really solid opener. Yeah, it did a great job of setting the tone. It was fun, energetic. It did a great job of establishing the general aesthetic of the album, I suppose. Didn't blow me away or anything like that, but I feel like that was just a really solid opening track. I'd give that 8.4. Yeah, album's off to a good start. Next up, The Logical Song. Pretty popular. The song has 400 million streams. That was great. I love that even more than the first song, to be honest. The song was so fun. Yeah, that was just such a catchy, superb, vibrant, in-your-face. It seems like it's leaning more into like the progressive pop stuff than it is the rock stuff, to be honest, which I'm honestly I honestly really appreciate. Yeah, production is fantastic. This has aged wonderfully. I could not tell this came out in like the 70s. This has aged literally like wonderfully. Well written too. Yeah, I feel like the vocals as well on this one are one of the absolute standouts. I feel like the vocal performance is so strong and so captivating. I thought that was great. Flat 9. Actually solid as hell. Next track we have Goodbye Stranger.
It was an early morning yesterday. I was up before the dawn to keep me in my youth. Like a ship without an anchor, like a slave without a chain. Just a thought of those sweet ladies as I shiver through some they do and some they don't. And some you just can't tell. And some they will and some they won't. And some it's just as well. You can laugh at my behavior, that'll never bother me.
You know, in a similar way to Violator by Depeche Mode feels like it's a great bridge between the 80s and the 90s. This actually does kind of feel like a bridge between the 70s and the 80s. I'm seeing lots of elements of both here, and I find that really interesting. It's kind of adding a lot to this for me for some reason.
Try to see all of you, hope your dreams will all come true.
Appropriate fade out. Yeah, I feel like this album's getting better with every single song. I like that even more than the Logical song. This album is nothing but heat. This is actually a fantastic bridge between the 70s and the 80s. I'm actually like blown away by how incredibly this has aged, how energetic it is, how catchy and like memorable every single moment of this has been up to this point, and the fact that it's able to step it up with every single song. That was amazing. Like actually some of the most impressive 70s pop music I've heard. That was I went into this album not really knowing what to expect because I don't think I've heard anything from this. Breakfast in America is a pretty big song and same as the Logical song, but I hadn't heard the Logical song, so I'm assuming I haven't heard that either. Oh, speaking of which, up next, Breakfast in America.
Take a look at my girlfriend.
Wait. That Gym Class Hero song is a cover? Excuse me? What? That Gym Class Hero song gets that from this? I did not know that.
The only one I got. Not much of a girlfriend, but never seem to get along. Take a jumbo across the water, like to see America. See the girls in California, I'm hoping it's going to come true. They gotta have 'em in Texas, 'cause everyone's a millionaire. I'm a winner, I'm a sinner, do you want my autograph? You look at my girlfriend, she's the only one I got. Well, not much of a girlfriend, but never seem to get along.
What she got not alone.
Take a jumbo across the water, like to see America. La, 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 la.
This was like realizing that Gangsta's Paradise was based on the Stevie Wonder thing. I legit would never have guessed that that Gym Class Hero song wasn't just like their song. That's actually kind of blowing my mind. Like, no, I could only imagine Patrick Stump singing that, and then I hear this and it's like, wait, hold on, what? My mind is blown. Anyway, this is still a good song. I mean, outside of that, it's still extremely well put together. Again, it's aged fantastically. I will say I probably do prefer this over that Gym Class Heroes cover. Definitely prefer this over that Gym Class Heroes cover. In fact, the Gym Class Heroes version is still pretty good. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely the superior version. I would give this another flat 9. I am just so blown away by that. That actually caught me off guard. Next track, Oh Darling.
And if you think you gotta run, well, you know I'm gonna be around you, all about you.
The music's on all the time. You're feeling like let me down.
song does this remind you of? I'm honestly not sure. But man, this album is so good. This is actually so good. This is just super smooth, slick, insanely well produced, catchy, infectious 70s pop music right here, dude. This is so good. I'm loving this. There has not been a single moment where I haven't thought, man, this is going hard. Like, even that song, it was a bit slower. It took its time a bit more, but I'm honestly fine with that. I'm liking that it has its slower moments and its moments where it sort of pauses and breathes for a sec. This is just fantastic. I legit have like basically no complaints about this album so far. 8.8. This is so good. The production is like the best of the 70s and 80s too. To be like, yeah, this is like, this sounds ridiculously good for the 70s, dude. It's amazing. Next up, Take the Long Way Home.
Take the long way home. There are times that you feel you're part of the scenery. All the greenery is coming down, boy. Lonely days turn to lonely nights. You take a trip to the city lights. Take the long way home. Take the long way home. You never see what you wanna see. Forever playing to the gallery. You take the long way home. You take the long way home. When you're up on the stage, it's so unbelievable. Oh, it has to be for you to go, boy. When you look through the years and see what you could have been. Oh, what you might have been if you had had more time.
I will say this is probably my least favorite so far, but not by much. It's still great.
Who's to blame if you're not around? You took the long way home.
Yeah. Of every song so far, that one is my least favorite, but it isn't by a lot. Still think that song's great. It still keeps up the very fun, silly energy of the album, but I just don't feel like, especially in comparison to the rest of these songs, I just don't feel like I would return to it quite as much. So that does, you know, bring it down just a tiny bit for me, but still, regardless, that still was a great track, fantastic. The vocal performance and writing on that one, the instrumental was still very silly, very fun. The other one an 8.2. Song becomes better as you grow older, you've been told. I don't know, I still think the song is great. Still an 8 for me. It's just out of all the songs so far, it's just my least favorite of the bunch. But still, when you're the worst of, you know, the songs on this album, that's not necessarily a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? Next up, Lord Is It Mine. It's only good for 50s kids, exactly. I need to be at least in my grave for the past 6 decades to be able to truly appreciate this. A good song, but not one of your favorites from the album? Same here. That one still went hard, still was really fun, solid as hell. But, again, just not the most impressive on the album up to this point, though not one I feel like I would return to quite as much as something like Goodbye Stranger, Logical Song, or Breakfast in America. Still solid though, give it an 8.3. Still great, not bad by any means. Just another nervous wreck. The guitar solo in here is kind of cool, actually. This one went hard, I can't lie. This one kind of went crazy. I feel like this one was like closer to that, the level of quality of like that great 3-track one we had from Logical Song to Breakfast in America. That one actually went hard as hell. I think I'd give that one a flat 9. Flat 9. Yeah, that one just went hard as hell. It was so fun. It was so immediate. It was absolutely perfectly paced. I feel like it had a lot of that same insane, infectious energy that that 3-track run had. And I feel like I'd return to that one a decent bit. So yeah, I'll give that one a 9. Casual Conversations. We're down to the final 2. We got a 3-minute song and then a 7.5-minute song.
You never listen anyway. There's no communication left between us.
This is smooth as hell, indeed. This is so good. Has that nice, almost like jazzy element with the upbeats being kept time with the stepped hi-hat. That's really cool. The upbeats being kept time. That's not how that sentence meant to be said. Keeping time by playing the upbeats on the stepped hi-hat. There we go. I can't even form a sentence anymore because I've been gone for a decade. Yeah, that was smooth as hell. One of my favorites up to this point. 9.2. Yeah, that, wow. They made the sax so warm too because the guitars are taking care of the treble part. Yeah, that was fantastic. That was like 3 minutes of like the best, almost like, not quite jazz, but it's like jazzy pop music. It's just so smooth. It's so chill. It like scratches a very particular itch in my brain that I feel like would make me return to that song a decent bit. I like that a lot. We're here. The final song. 7.5 minutes. Child of Vision. Could easily be an 80s song, yeah. This album is like super ahead of its time, for real. Getting Christmas song harmonies, yeah. Alright, looks like we're getting an entirely instrumental second half, which I'm cool. Coming straight in with the piano like that, that's honestly kind of heat. I haven't talked about how good the bass sounds. The bass sounds are so good. Honestly, I saw the 7.5 minute runtime and I expected it to end on a much slower, probably like a piano ballad song. But no, we're actually getting like one of the most like hyped songs on the album. Great string arrangement too, by the way. We got like another minute and a half of fun, dude. Oh my god. This was, this is like the best closer I could have asked for. Fade out? I don't care about the fade out. This fade out works. This is an appropriate fade out. Oh my god. Yeah, that was the best closer I could have possibly asked for. That was perfection. Actual, like, perfect closer. That was the best song on the album by a decent margin. That was a 10 for me. That took every single element of the album up to this point, mashed it all into one song, had it be 7.5 minutes with an instrumental back half, and it was a perfect way to wrap things up. That was gorgeous, it was fun, energetic as hell, it was memorable, it was vibrant. Dare we say bazinga? I suppose you could say that. That was actually fantastic. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for that closer. Legitimately. Like, unironically, heat. Actual heat. Let me, real quick, figure out the big number for the album. My score for this album is actually an 89. Should be a 90. I might bump it up to a 90, to be honest. Alright, I'm gonna bump this up to a 90, to be honest. I kind of don't care, because I feel like this album's kind of deserving of it. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Massive thanks again to Chivo for editing this one. I greatly appreciate it. Let me know what you think of this album down below. Make sure you like and sub if you haven't. We're on our way to 3K. Links in the description to my Discord, my album of the year, my Twitter, and my other channels. Check those out if you haven't. And I will see you all whenever I next stream or upload. Bye bye.